Okay, so hi. I think I'm recording. My name is Mary Robinson with LuLaRoe Mary Robinson, which is not quite a real thing yet because I'm very much a QB, which is what they call it when you sign up and you're in the queue. I signed up on June 29th, and I have been watching every YouTube video you could. This is like, where do I look? This is weird, and I'm bending down because I'm really tall. But I have been watching every YouTube video you could like imagine on YouTube, and so I thought maybe it'd be fun to do my own journey through video on YouTube. Maybe if someone sees it and finds some help, awesome. If not, it's kind of just a challenge for myself to get out of my box because I am way not a video picture kind of person. So I over here, so don't forget what to say. But I just kind of thought it would be fun to document my journey from being in the queue, getting started, and how it goes, because I've really appreciated all the videos I've watched, but I've watched all of them, so I thought I'm sure a bunch of others will have too. So how about adding a new one? I'm really hoping this is recording because I've also never used the video on my computer. So, like I said, my name is Mary Robinson. I am coming to you from my house in Columbia Station, which is about half an hour outside of Cleveland. That is a duck house you can see behind me. Those are my ducks and my neighbor's shed, which I'm trying to block because it doesn't look very nice. So I am a mom of two little girls, married to my husband. We've been together since I was 21, which was a long time ago. And I live out here, like I said, in Columbia Station. I work at a nonprofit, very part-time, 2 days a week, doing grant writing and some finance stuff. And I am a newly licensed real estate agent, so that's what I'm kind of doing right now for work. But I'm home with my kids. Like I said, I'm only at work 2 days a week. Real estate's kind of, when you can do it. So I'm mainly home with my kids. And I came across LuLaRoe because I was invited to a party on Facebook. And I was like, really, for leggings? That's okay, cool. But, I got roped into all the energy and stuff on the Facebook party, bought a few things, bought some leggings and a Cassie, and I think that was all I bought at the first party. No, I bought 3 things because it was 3 things you got free shipping. I don't remember what I bought. But I got them in the mail, and I was completely obsessed right away. And the person that had invited me to the party, I'd gone to college with and had kind of, not spoken for a long time. And we started reconnecting, and I started going to all these parties and seeking everything out. Then I had a party on Facebook and saw my friends jumping on board with it and being like, we're completely obsessed with this. We need these things. And, I went to it when my youngest daughter was only maybe like 6 or 7 months old. So I was not completely comfortable with how I was feeling about myself and my body and everything. And I felt immediately good and put together when I was in these clothes. And that's saying a lot for me because, like, a lot of people who have kids and just women in general, I totally have those, like, oh, my computer's going to sleep. Don't do that. I totally have those, like, body image things, and I felt like I looked good. And that was awesome for me. So I kept buying things like everybody does with LuLaRoe. And I eventually contacted my friend who invited me and said, hey, I am thinking about getting into this. I'm not completely loving the job that I work at 2 days a week, but, I need this part-time income. Like I said, real estate's new to me. I have clients, but it's, slow going, which is fine. It's what I want to do, and it's just going to take a while to build, and I understand that. But I was loving these clothes. I needed to have look at my ducks are walking around back there. I needed to have the income, and I actually have a master's degree in textiles and an undergrad in fashion merchandising. So it's kind of right up my alley. I kind of just fell out of that and having kids and whatever, but it's what I really love, and so here I am talking my husband into opening an interest-free credit card so that I could do this when he about fell over when he saw the cost. So anyway, so that's kind of who I am and how I got into this. I do tend to ramble, so if you watch more than one of my videos, be ready for that. But like I said, I turned in all my paperwork on June 29th. So I thought I would just video every Sunday what I've been doing that week, what I'm going to do the next week. My sponsor and our Facebook page for my upline has a thing of 30 things to do to get ready, and from what I'm hearing from convention, now my dog's barking. It's like an animal farm here, and now the ducks are quacking, really. So it's from from what I heard from people who are at convention, they're like totally speeding up this onboarding process. When I signed up, it was like 8 to 12 weeks, and now they're saying 6 weeks, and my sponsor's like, you might only have 2 more, which would be 4, like who knows. So I'm trying to kind of kick it into gear, so I'm being accountable through YouTube videos. So this is what I've already done. So if you're new and you don't really know where to start, I'm sure your sponsors told you, but this is what I have done. I have opened and gotten my credit card interest-free because that's how I'm financing this. Yikes, number one. And then I opened the bank account that you need for the paperwork because that's where all your tons of money that you're going to be making is going to go. And I set up a bank account for taxes because I do real estate. I pay my taxes on my own for that too, so I kind of already have that mapped out. So next is going to be getting my supplies, which is way more fun than the finance stuff. But I do finance for the nonprofit I work at, so I kind of like that stuff too. But so I made a list of what I'm going to be working on this week. And like I said, it's off this 30 things list that I have, which is super helpful. And I'm more than happy to, if anybody needs to know what that is, if you're, I'm sure you have a sponsor who's telling you that. If you don't, I'm more than happy to email you. I don't know how to use YouTube, but I think I can post my email below. If not, it's LuLaRoe Mary Robinson at gmail.com. I have a really simple name, Mary Robinson. Very simple. So this is what I'm going to be doing this week. Like I said, I got the financial stuff started. So if you're watching this, you're probably about there too because you've turned in your paperwork. So the next thing I'm going to do, or what I already did last night, was create a Facebook and an Instagram. I haven't shared them or anything. I just got them created, so that's done. And then on Wednesday, I have a couple girlfriends coming over, and we're going to wear the tons of LuLaRoe that I've purchased and do some pictures out in my field, kind of get some stuff to post, do some different stylings and stuff so I can put some pictures on my Facebook of myself and my friends. I'm going to order business cards this week, and then I'm going to order my supplies, which are all in my Amazon cart waiting for me to buy them. So I'm going to do hangers. My husband's actually making me racks out of copper piping so that it looks cool, kind of. I'm kind of doing that I don't want to say fixer-uppery, but it's a little bit fixer-uppery kind of style because that's kind of my style. So I'll let you know how that's going. So hopefully he can make those. If not, I'm going to be ordering some. And then I'm going to get my shipping materials, the different sizes of poly mailer things, and then the stuff to pack up for in-homes because I definitely want to do in-homes too. So I'm going to do some tissue paper and some bags and just get those supplies from Packetans. They have those in Ohio. I don't know if they have them everywhere. And getting a label printer for your shipping, which I hear is huge, and it's also a huge expense. They're like over $200 for the Dino 4XL, which is what a lot of people say to use. Look for a Groupon. There's one right now. It's not huge savings though, so I'm going to kind of keep poking around. I bid on one on eBay and I lost it. And I want to figure out the signage for like sizing for in your pictures and the style and stuff. So I'm kind of doing some research on that. So those are my things that I'm doing this week. Like I said, Facebook, Instagram, check, already done. Order business cards, order the following supplies, hangers, make my husband make my racks, ask my husband nicely to make my racks, that sounds better. Order my shipping supplies, get at least a couple ideas of what I can do for packing supplies for my in-home. I'll need that for my launch. This will be my house. And then get a label printer. I'm going to be crazy eBay lady this week and maybe get one on eBay for a little bit. Stop it. They're so quacky. For a little bit less. So those are my steps this week. This was very all over the place. I bet I'll be more organized next week. But I just kind of wanted to share what I'm doing, who I am. Oh, and I should share. I have a tank top on, but it's like 90 degrees here. But I have a LuLaRoe, my skirt on. Let me see where I can stand. It's the shorter one. Ooh, not that short. You guys can see. I love this print. It's like tie-dye, which I really like. Went to a 4-year-old's birthday party and wore it today. So that is where I'm at. Those are the things I'm going to do. Like I said, this is my 3rd week in the queue, so I'm really kind of trying to kick it up because they're speeding things up. So, and then next week I'll have another list, I think, of like 5 or 6 things that I want to get done. So I'll just kind of keep going that way and keep you guys updated. Like I said, it's LuLaRoe Mary Robinson. That's Facebook and Instagram. It's not opened yet, so probably in the next week I'm going to post something. Well, that'll be on next week's because that'll be my next week chore. So I think that's it. So if anyone wants to leave a comment, I know you can do that on YouTube. Please do. Like, hey, you're crazy and you talk really fast, or hey, cool, yay, thanks for sharing. I don't know. Probably the only person who'll watch this is my mom, if she knows how to use YouTube. You do, hi, mom. Yeah, so I'm excited to share my journey and, like I said, work out of the box here and do this video thing, which is really scary for me. But yeah, and you can always email me, LuLaRoe Mary Robinson at gmail.com. If I figure out how to post that down below here, I will. If not, it won't be there. All right, so I will be back next week with my update of if I got everything done and what I'm going to do the next week. All right, thanks. Bye.